You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Thanks for stopping by today. I appreciate it. I am going to do the Yummy Nummies Mini Kitchen Magic Cake Push Pops Maker. Now, I have done every set they have available up till this point. This is their newest one, and then they have an even newer one, which I haven't seen yet, which is the Slushy Maker. So that will be next when I find that one. All right, so this one here is for ages 6+, and it makes up to 8 cake push pops. No oven or stove required, and then you get 3 push pop holders in the box. Now, all of their ingredients are made in the USA. The rest of the box has their nice signature colors. You have happy kids on the side, ready to try their cake push pops. Back here has the list of items and then your nutritional facts. And then they kind of repeat a bunch of information here, but let's read it again. Cake Push Pops Maker, adorable mini push pop treats, no oven or stove required, mix pink and blue frosting to make purple, 3 mini push pop holders to use again and again, all different colors, just like the cake push pops. All right, and then they show some sets that I've already done. So looking at description, I will put a link there. And what I need to do now is to check out what's in the kit. So let's get that set, and then we will, of course, I like to come back with my water supplies and my mat, okay, and then, you know, kind of read over the instructions, because that's what popped out here, and this gives me a little idea what I need to do and set up for. Okay, so that's that. Let's get this out of here. Let's cut this off here. Okay, so here are the mixes. We have cake batter, we have blue frosting, and we have pink frosting. All right, and then this big bag here. This has got a lot more in it. Okay, so we have now the 2 piping bags. Okay, and then the tray. Oh, there's my 2 utensils. I have a spoon, a measuring cup, which has the round side and the square side. And then here's my cake push pops. They're in here. Okay, so they're about, that's probably about 2 inches tall. And then longer, of course, when you extend the cake pop push pop out. All right, and then the tray. Now it looks like my tray got slightly bent here, but that's okay. So they're number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, and then 4 in this spot here. All right, so let me do some review. I will come back, and then I will start the process, and eventually, of course, I'll be eating my cake push pops. All right, we are getting started. Now, step 1 is to cut the tray, so let's do that. Step 2 is to wash and dry all the pieces to the little push pops, and that takes a little bit of time because they are small and they have little areas where you want to get the water out of. So that is one thing. Now, what I noticed is that this first step actually only makes 1 cake pop. So I'm going to make the batter now, but I need to do that 3 times for 3 cake pops. So I'll put 1 on video, and then I'll make the other 2. They give you specific instructions after you take your cake pops apart. So you're actually taking this, and you're dropping this down, okay, and you're getting the hole into there. And then there's this little cup as the base, and then you put your top back on. So I hot soapy water for all of those, and then put them back together. And once they're together, that step is actually out of the way. Okay, there is the second one, and now the last one. I see a little bit of water on one of those. I'm going to have to dry the base on that one, but the base is okay, I guess. Okay, that is set. So those are done. And then now we need this, and this. So I'll do this once with you in its entirety, and then I will, off camera, make the other 2. So it says, open the cake batter packet in tray 1, add 4 round scoops. All right, 4 round scoops. Now, here's a couple things that I've noticed. I think it was with the marshmallow set that I did. Some people had different results than me. It says round scoops. Now I'm guessing, and I've seen people do this, so they take it like this and they push it on the side. Now you've really compacted it in there. I don't think they want, see how compacted that is? So I'm going to gently fill this up, okay? And then, here's what I'll do. I'll do it over another bowl here. Well, I thought I was set. This bowl, I think, oh, this is the bowl I had the actual little cake pops in it before I got started. And I'm just going to skim it off the top, break that little nugget up. Okay. Well, let's see if that makes a difference. One, because you know with brown sugar they'll say compacted, and that means you're going to put more in there. So I don't know if they really want it completely compacted. We will see for step one. Or batch one, how's that? There's 3. And here is 4. Okay, all right. And then the water side. So this is the mix side, this is the water side. It says add 4 round scoops of powder and 2 square scoops of water. Mix well. 1, 2. And I will use this little spoon for this. Okay, mix well. Evenly distribute the mixture from tray 1 between the 3 molds. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little scoop in each one. All right. Tray 2. And then, mold 2. Here's the third one. And it looks like I have a little bit of extra, so I'll divvy that up a little bit different. Definitely looks like cake batter. So I will see on the other ones. Maybe I'll just do a test. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll test on the next batch, and what I'll do is I will pack it in, and we'll see if we get a different mix, and then I'll check back in. All right, so that is set. I'm going to clean this tray. But I will head over to the microwave because it says microwave this for 15 seconds. So let's do that next. All right, so we're at the microwave. Now it says 15 seconds. I have a 700-watt microwave. So we'll see how this first one comes out. We'll do it for the 15 seconds, see how they bake, and then I'll check back in, I think, with the second mix. I think I might do that one on camera with you. All right, so let's do 15 seconds. All right, it's puffing up. It's almost at the top. So that looks like 15 seconds is really good. All right, so let's check it out. All right, plenty of steam in there. So let's just, well, let me grab it, give it a quick tilt. Okay, so it looks like they're nice and fluffy. All right, so let's head back. Okay, so batch number 1 came out nice and fluffy. Let's just get them out of the little tray. Nice little cake pop, huh? That's layer. All right, so let me do this now. I'm going to actually mix up another batch with you on camera. This way we can see the difference. I'm going to pack it in a little bit, and we'll see how that compares to this. All right, so I was just looking now. This is what I scraped off the top that would have been pressed in. So it almost looks like a 5th scoop, technically. So you probably, if you're going to do the press-in technique, don't do 4, but let's see. I'm going to take some here, not too much. I don't want to overdo it, but there's 1, 2, and this is going to help on other ones too, because I'm guessing, because I've done this on some experiments where, sets where I've done it that way, where I've pressed it to the inside of the bag, and that's all you're doing is giving it a lot more of the powder mix. Now look at that. So that's, ooh, I had a little driplet of water there. All right, here we go. So 2 of these. 4 of the powder, 2 of these. Now let's see if this comes out a little thicker. If so, then we have a good explanation when doing these kits in the future. Why some people get different results. It's one of those little tiny things that you don't notice right away that someone's doing that. And I've done it, so it's just... Okay, so you could tell already, look, it's thicker, definitely. I'm guessing it's going to come out okay. I just want to know for reference. I do feel like because it was packed in, I got more lumps in my batter here. Yeah, and it's not as runny, so it's a little more dense. 1, 2, and it doesn't spread out as nice, so you're going to have to spend more time doing that. And 3. Okay, let's get this cleaned up. All right, I'm not going to take it to the microwave because we've already seen that step. But I'll take you to right when it comes out of the microwave. And in this area of my video studio. I bet you the middle one's going to be the biggest one now. Yeah, it's definitely thicker, so we'll see what happens. Let me microwave this. All right, hot out of the microwave. Now, they do say let it cool, but I am being very cautious here. And let's just see. Well, the whole tray feels heavier, so it's definitely a thicker cake pop. And you can tell. It's almost a little moister, like you'd have to microwave it a little bit longer. This seems a little airier. This seems a little denser. And that middle one was the biggest one. Look at that. So they're, ooh, stuck to my thumb. They're going to press down as you're making the layers. So I guess you don't want them too flat to start with. All right, so I just need to make one more batch and then come back and we'll do the frostings. All right, so here we go. We have options here, and I think I'm going to take option at the ending. With the remaining ingredients, repeat steps to make more cake push pops. Try both colors of frosting, or mix pink and blue to make purple. So I thought, you know, since I have three ready to go, 3 trays, it'd be best to get the frosting done. Now, they only give you 2 piping bags, so I'll probably have to scoop. If I'm going to make a 3rd tray here with the mix of the 2 colors, then I will scoop that in. But they do say, like, you don't have to make an all pink one. You can make a pink and blue like they show on the front of the box. But the only way to do that is to mix all the frosting. So be aware of that. Now, I have a special couple little plates here that I'm going to use to catch the extra, because I'm going to follow my theory and not overstuff these, just like I did with the batter, because the ones with the non-stuffed measuring spoon look to be the best. All right, so let's see. Select the color you want. So you have options there. In tray 2, add 4 round scoops of powder. All right, so I'm just gonna do this again. So I'm gonna go, let's see, I'll go pink, blue, and then purple. There's 1. And I'm gonna get them all ready so that I can do this all at one time. There's 2. So this may not be the way you see other people do the kit. There's 3. But it's the way I am doing it. Now, sometimes I actually used to pour this in a bowl. Might make it easier. There's 4 there. Okay. And I'm going to put this back in. And then on the end tray, I'm going to put 2 scoops. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so that's going to be my mixed color. Move that to the side. Ooh, let's get rid of this one. And we'll bring in this one. All right, and now the blue. I figured this would give us the most decorating option instead of making one, coming back, making another, you know what I mean? Would you agree with that? Okay, so 4 in the middle. 1. 2. Ooh, I almost did it there. Oh, I did it there. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, that's all right. 3, I'm just going to put a little less in. I was actually looking to the left reading and not paying attention, so I'm going to put that one in now. That kind of will accommodate that. And then now, the last one. I did that with eggs the other day. I was cracking the shell, if you're cracking a lot of eggs, and I was putting the shell in the bowl. Okay, so there we go. There are my 3 trays. Okay. Now let's just mix the first color. Now they say 2 scoops, 2 square scoops of water, mix until smooth. Here we go. 1, 2. Ooh, look at that here. Let's get right over that, and then you can see me mix it better. Okay, it'll set. At least I hope it sets. Yeah, it needs to set just a little. Let's mix the next tray. 2 scoops. A nice blue. Okay, that was kind of funny when I did that. Let's do this here. I feel like the camera's moving with me, which I don't want. It's kind of annoying for people, for you, as in the people watching. Okay, that is set. Now let me do the last one. Now this one is 2 scoops. This should give us a nice purple. Let's see. Yes, it's starting to change in the middle. There we go. Not a ton of frosting. It doesn't look like much, but they are big flat trays, so maybe in the bags it'll look like plenty. Okay, look at the first one now. Compared to this one's loopy and not set, this first one is now set. See, it doesn't even move. Alright, so I am now set to decorate. Let's come back now and fill the 2 piping bags so we can start our cake pops. Alright, I had to mix up my purple a little more. I saw some blue in there, but it's set pretty good. So now I have a cup here to put fold my piping bag over. Okay, so let's get the pink in there first, and it's set really nice. It sure doesn't seem like it's a lot. I've said that once already, and I don't know. I think you would want to double the frosting. You got to do 4 layers, right? Well, you got the 3 layers and then the topping. We'll see. Maybe they are just smaller than I'm envisioning. Okay, so that is the first one. Now let's get this one in here. So the blue. Now I'll probably stick to like the standard. Well, we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't necessarily have an official plan when I got on too much on the top. When I start some of these videos. I didn't know I was going to be mixing 3 batches of the batter. Didn't realize I'd be making 3 batches, of the frosting and the batter. Didn't even think that, yeah, each cake pop is 3 layers of the cake. Okay, I'm going to leave the purple in there because what I'll do is I'll spoon it in. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that just needs some air. And they have numbers on the bag so you can fold them over. See, they have these foldings. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way. I'm going to twist mine, I think. Like this. Okay, so cut the tip. There's number 1. Okay, so now remove the first round cake layer. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so remove the first round cake layer from the tray. Okay, so I've already done all that. It says press the cake layer into the bottom of the cake pop holder. Okay, so you want a nice squish down there. Okay, then, simple enough. What does it say next? Scoop the entire frosting mixture into one of the... Okay, did that. Use the frosting bag to squeeze 1/3 of the frosting. Okay, let's do this one first. Here we go, 1/3 of the frosting. Okay. Then, put another layer and press down. And continue. Alternate between cake and frosting. All right. Not bad. And there's extra. Good. So you could put more. I'm going to save it because I want to do... And there's my special top. Now don't push down on this because you're going to have problems. So let's just gently lay that there. Okay. Next one. I'm going to do this a double color. Ooh, challenging myself. So I can use up the rest of the blue in there. Okay. This is definitely denser and thicker. So now I'm going to put a pink layer in. Ooh, that one's, look how, that was the one that was pushed in. Remember, I got just a little bit of room on the top. Here, I'll scoop in some purple. It'll be a triple. There, it's my rainbow one. Okay. Will it fit? Just barely. Ooh, look at that. 3 colors. All right, last but not least. Now the third one here, what I did with this is I just did 3 packed scoops. So that was my experiment. They seem to be closer to the first ones. So pink. Alright, there you go. And then I'm going to have to hand put in this as a layer. I'll just plop it in. And then put on my last layer. There we go. And I'll do the rest of this pink on the top. With just a little bit of purple. How's that? Let me get my other tool here. Just to kind of give it a final presentation. Don't fall. Ooh, look at that. All right. Cap it up. Okay, so the next thing to do is push that into my mouth. But let me clean up, come back, and then I'll taste them for you. All right, here we go. So there is a difference between the 3. I was setting this up took a few pictures. Let me just bring you a little bit closer here. The first one here, this is the non-pushed-in scoop. This is 3 pushed-in scoops. And then this last one is 4 pushed-in scoops. And you can see I have 3 different heights of the cake. All right, and it looks fuzzy to me, but I think that's because these cake pop holders are like a little off-white. So here we go. Let me do this. I'm going to eat one, and then I wanted to push one out for you because I think it'll be fun to see. So I am going to save that one because I like that one the best. And then I'm going to eat this one, and I'm going to push this one out on the tray so you could all watch it as it pushes out, and then I'll give you a taste reference here in just a second. All right, so let's just pretend now you are with me, and we are experimenting and checking this out. So I will now push this out. Here we go, so you can watch it as it plops out onto my tray. Bloop. All right, so that's what I end up with. And it's actually holding together pretty nice. All right, so I'm going to eat one. Here we go, the whole thing, I think. It's nice. The cake batter is nice. It's soft, which is nice. I guess I'm going to have to try them all. That's really good. I'm happy with that. So let me try this one here. Now this was 3 scoops of pushed-in batter. Okay, already I can tell the cake is a little stiffer when you bite into it, thicker, denser. Right, the last one, this is probably going to be the most dense, I would guess. Here we go. Straight in. They're all really good. I guess it would depend on which type of cake batter you like when a cake is baked, right? But it was fun experimenting with you. I had fun checking out this set. Now, like I said, the slushy maker. And I'm a slushy expert, so I'm going to send an email over to Blip Toys and see if I can get an advanced set, which would be really nice. Otherwise, there's a bunch to watch, so look in that description. There's a playlist there of all the other Yummy Nummies available. And thanks for watching and supporting Lucky Penny Shop. Later! If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
pick it up.